Natasha Christine. Why wasn't I not at the park too? I would have brought some crack cocaine and made it a little bit more interesting, let's be honest. We know Mama's a little bit of a psycho. This is a little bit of an intimate setting. I had a whole, and you got the cat. I love the cat. Every man likes a little pussy, you know. You show up at a bar and it just lands on your lap. You ain't gonna fight it. You ain't gonna fight it at all. Oh my Lord, yeah. I'm the old broad of the Boise comedy scene. I was 45 when I fell in love with doing comedy. Fucking 45 years old. Y'all process how fucking stupid that is. It's real fucking stupid. I don't know if you pay attention to comedy at all, but it's mostly young cocks running around. And you know why? They're doing it to get pussy. Nothing wrong with that, but that's not the cut of my jib. And at this juncture, I'm solidly a senior citizen. I am losing interest in cock at this point. I don't want to chase it. Jesus Christ. Chasing dick when you're over 50. How goddamn undignified. I'm not going to do that shit. And plus, you need to be strong and stay up late and have good joints. I got none of that. You know how many supplements I take just to make it here? This is absurd. But here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I do this for a living. Some of y'all might wonder, that's got to be a hard gig. How do you pay your bills, Mama? I'll tell you what, son. I have a side business online for those late night times when gentlemen want to entertain themselves. Oh, you know what I'm talking about, sis. When they're alone, they need something to look at. Oh, you got it right. Mama sells Magic the Gathering cards online, servicing the needs of nerds since 2009. I have fans all across the country. They order for me on a regular. I do make sure there's a little spray of perfume in there so they, you know, these little nerds are home alone going, oh, it was touched by a woman. Still jacking off. I snorted so hard I lost my nose ring. That's a new one. I've never done that before. Jesus Christ. No, yeah. But I am solidly single, and I'm happily single. You know what I hold up as proof? I am divorced. I am over 50. I live alone. And I own what? 0 cats. That's a goddamn achievement and proof that I'm happy. Because you know, have you ever heard the saying, every time a bell rings, an angel gets their wings? Every time a woman over 50 is sitting on her couch eating a pint of Ben & Jerry's and cries out, I'm gonna die alone, a cat, poof, appears in her yard. So you know I'm solidly happy. Or at least I thought so. I was hanging on the couch with my daughter. We're just having a good time. She's snuggling up to me and being super sweet. I don't know if y'all are familiar with teenage girls. They're typically cunts. But she's leaning on me and just being an angel. And oh, baby, what do you think? And she says, I think I love you. Aww. So sweet. But then like an idiot, I asked why. Why you love Mama so much? She said, because you feed me and keep a roof over my head. Fuck, she's just a big goddamn cat. God damn it. God damn it, she's just a big cat. What have I done? Where have I gone wrong? But I will die alone, and I'm happy with that. That is a choice at this point in my life. I just can't do it anymore. People are like, well, you're beautiful, you're fun, you deserve to be in a relationship. No! I love men. Men are kind of gross. You're beautiful, you're wonderful, I love you, but you're kind of gross. We're coupled up here. It's just you four now, ladies. We're gonna bond here for a minute. Even the nice ones, even the sweet ones that never ask you to do anything untoward, never try any nasty tricks, what do they want when you're doing that special thing they like so much? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. What do they all ask for? Look me in the eye. Oh, nasty. You nasty. First of all, have a figure that supports that request. Okay? I go out with a lot of tubby Tommies, which means what am I going to have to do? I'm going to have to lollipop and pop up like a gopher. Lollipop. Will you like that? You going to come, baby? You going to come? Is that good for you? You loving that? No, that ain't gonna get shit done. Look you in the eye. I'm just seeing the underside of your belly. Are you shitting me? And if they have the figure to support it, you're a good slender man. Your girl could pull it off with it for you. When you're having your personal time, do you do it in front of a mirror? God, no. Because down deep in your heart of hearts, you know exactly what you're going to see. Every man right before they look like a gorilla failing a calculus exam. Really? You're going to make me laugh with your dick in my mouth? You think that makes it comfortable for anyone involved? No, it is a nightmare. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Well, what about cougering it up? What about punching some MILF tickets? I am neither proud nor ashamed to admit, right after my divorce, I did them apps. You know, those youngins are Johnny on the spot. They are very available. And I have to tell you the truth. While they're fun and cute and delightful, energetic and enthusiastic, I do find younger men to be exactly like the pockets in women's dress slacks. Shallow, useless, in point of fact, completely cosmetic. So at this point, if you catch me with a 22 in my mouth, that's going to be a caliber, not a person. That is for certain. What about gentlemen of your own age? Oh, for Christ's sakes, have you met men who are single over 50? Usually a good goddamn reason. They're terrible. They're awful. I was hanging out with one 55-year-old single man, and he was dishing off single life with me. He's like, Tanya, sick and tired of fucking these grannies with their pancake titties. Sorry, I distracted myself. And I had to look at him and go, son, you're 55. Pancakes are what's on the goddamn menu. Pour on some maple syrup and dig in. Shut the fuck up and be grateful she let you there. But then I started spinning out a little bit. Jesus. I wish I had pancake titties. I don't. Not at all. At one point in my life, I weighed 310 pounds. And I breastfed a number of children. So at this point, my titties are more like a non-Newtonian fluid. If there's not pressure on them, they'll just fucking float. I have to sleep with a sports bra on, or else I'll wake up with a titty wrap 3 times around my body, nipple up my ass, and me screaming, I did not consent to this! And then I have these young, sweet, beautiful friends like Natasha Christine that say foolish things to me because she don't know yet her titties are going to betray her. It's hot outside. Maybe you should go out without a bra. Are you fucking insane? With these titties? Women of my age group typically lose a titty to cancer. I'm going to lose one to curiosity and boredom. It's just going to wander off and start booking flights on kayaks. But fuck this bitch. We don't go nowhere. We don't get fucked. We don't get sucked. We don't get played with. We don't see the sun, for God's sakes. We're out Fair. Fair. Fine. Do y'all believe in sluts? Do you believe that not Natasha Christie? She's over there nodding. No. I don't believe in sluts. I don't believe there is such a thing as a slut. I have a theory that I would like to propose to you all. It was came upon it during a long acid trip, but I still think it's solid. Okay, and it goes something like this. Pussy availability is an eternal continuum. The amount of pussy going to Pound Town tonight is the same amount of pussy that got destroyed last night, and the same amount of pussy that's going to get punished tomorrow night. So what that means is there is no such thing as a slut. They're just unfortunate souls out there picking up my slack since I retires. Because make no bones about it, there have been more loads dropped here than in a discount laundromat. I have seen more empty clips than they saw at that country music festival in Las Vegas. Oh, don't moan that. Mama's tubes are tied. No children died in any of my mass shootings. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I am alone, as previously stated, which means to control myself, I masturbate aggressively, especially before I go out in public, because otherwise I'll just start dry humping some poor fool. And this was a big problem in my life not long ago, because y'all remember the Pornhub ban? There was no goddamn warning. I was not paying attention to the news. I just went to have some personal time, and it was that bitch reading a statement that we have to, you want my picture of my ID for me to jack off? I'm an Idaho redneck. I barely show my ID to the cops. Are you kidding me? To jack off. I wanted to nut, come on. It was almost an uncomfortable trip to the Verizon store. Come here, little boy. Come here, little boy. Come here, little boy. Fix my phone so that I can see the naked people, because Nana's got a nut. This is a public safety issue. Thankfully, I've got young friends, and they showed me how to load on a VPN. God damn, you don't know how close this valley was to just thermonuclear explosion. It was tough. It was tough. It was tough. But since then, I had some improvements in my life. Unexpected improvements. Unbeknownst to me, my mother, who has Alzheimer's, and my adult son, who is autistic, and my dad, who has extreme anxiety, conferenced up and decided they were all going to live together. I was like, oh fuck, how is this going to work out? But right out of the gate, I was like, I saw a lot of pros to this, because when shit goes wrong, and shit will, I only have one house that I have to go to now, which makes life easier. And after like 2 weeks, it was magical to watch it happen, just like between the three of them, their different weaknesses and strengths, they all assembled together to make one fully functioning adult. Like those old cartoon robot, Abilitron is assembled. Oh! It was amazing. And I was really excited. I was like, this is gonna work out great. And then Dad decided to die. Okay, yeah, I know, a little bit of a bummer, but y'all have the right age group. When your parents that grew up in the 70s and 80s are getting ready to check out, don't miss it. do not miss it, because you will have some delightful moments. My favorite is Dad's pain meds shifted a little bit. He was getting a little higher dose, and I was like, hold on, Pops, here we go. And I gave it to him, and I was like, does it taste bad? And he just looked around a little bit. Fuck! And I was like, what, Dad? And he's like, that acid sucks. That's some bad acid. I don't want any more of that acid. Put on my music. I gotta ride this shit out. And that was amazing. We put on his YouTube playlist, we danced, and he was like, I'm tripping balls! It was amazing. It was one of the best nights of my life. I just don't miss it. Just don't miss it. And, I'm doing this all the time, and I get notes on my appearance. Do something with this. And I say, no. How about Botox? Have you guys noticed this? Like, I recently started really paying attention. Even young gals, they're nuking the shit out of here up to try and prevent wrinkles. You know, you see them smile, and it's nothing from here up. I'm like, why would I watch this. I have a dying skill among women. Treasure this moment, because soon you'll never see it again. Watch. You still got it. Keep it, girl. Keep it. Keep the waggly eyebrows. And I'm not judging it. You know, if you're that scared, do it. Nuke your face, but it's kind of weird. I just think it's kind of weird. But I've been getting these kind of criticisms for a long time. I mean, I was out to lunch some time ago with a lady. And she was like, you know, Tanya, you are over 50. Have you considered wearing a little bit more makeup? Oh, the brass balls on this bitch! Who in the fuck does she think she is? I had no choice but to look her dead in the eye and go, fuck you, Mom. I'm telling you, after they turn 70, they get real lippy. You gotta check them. You gotta remind them who's picking out the nursing home. I helped pick out my mom's. How did that go? Well, I have to tell you the truth. She was calling me names and telling me, you know, you're gonna burn in hell for this. You just want me to die. It's like, Mom, we found a good place for you. You can't stay home. 6 hours into her first day, she called me. My phone's ringing. I'm like, what the fuck now? She loves it. She loves it. We're doing arts and crafts. They make me lunch. They bring me my medicine. They do my laundry. This is the best thing ever. Why didn't we do this years ago? And I was like, you got off the phone. I was like, you fucking bitch. You put me through hell. And then the latest development, Mama's got a boyfriend. I was not emotionally prepared for 77-year-old newly widowed Mama to have a boyfriend. And she said it just like that, too. I have a boyfriend. Holy shit. I went to meet the boyfriend. Alzheimer's is a hell of a drug, I'll tell you that right now. Because Mama always liked her men pretty clean cut. And this wheelchair-bound mountain man rescue, he's got a beard down to his belly button and weird hair and smells like feet. There's people that will bathe him there. Apparently he rejects it. And she's like, this is Mark. Isn't he sweet? And I'm like, Jesus, Mom. Play the field. You've only been in the home for 2 months. I think you can do better. Even though there's not a lot of choice. But guess Mark is going to be my new stepdad. This is going to be an interesting first Thanksgiving without Pops. Jesus Christ. I hope he makes her because that's... I'd be sad if she was getting more game than me and not coming. Because that's like another reason why I don't fuck anymore. Because I have a saying, as all people with gray hair do, we all have our stupid aphorisms. Mine is, an O a day keeps the murder away. My name is Tanya Cope, but my friends are shortening that to Taco. You have a good night, all my new friends.